And we're live.
Here we go.
Here we go. Your mic is on. My mic's on.
Okay.
I always start the podcast saying that. That's the intro.
So you know to edit.
Yeah. Welcome to Louis Learn Stuff. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest. His name, it's Jake Steers.
Whoa.
Applause. I'll edit in some.
Oh, please do. Yeah, like a
applause.
live at the Apollo standing ovation.
Yeah. I always do say that I'll edit in stuff, and then I never do.
That's even better.
But it's quite fun to say.
Yeah, 100%. Builds you like your confidence.
Yeah,
in
exactly. Exactly. Like you think I would have the capability to do that. I think I would.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And I believe it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling everyone, you wouldn't believe the crowd were watching, and then silence.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's like, "Oh, something's about to happen." Oh no, he didn't
just
add
gaslit
anything.
me.
Yeah. What does it say? Your T-shirt, Absolute
Show. It's a show in Texas, Austin. A couple of comics that I met out there. They run. It's kind of like Galifianakis' show Between Two Ferns.
Yeah.
It's kind of inspired by that. So it's like a talk show parody sort of thing. Yeah, the guy Lucas McCrary. Like he's a cool dude.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That sounds. That sounds cool. I like when people get inspired by something and do their own version.
100%.
That's quite a vague statement I just made, but
no, I know what you mean though. Like to be inspired, and I think that probably applies to us as comics.
Yeah,
like there's different comedians that you would like, and you would take mannerisms or their style and try and put your own spin on it. I think that's what it is.
For sure. Dude, I feel like we have so much stuff to talk about, but the first thing I'm going to bring up is, have you watched the show Sharp's Rifles?
No, I haven't, no.
Okay, I think you would love it. I think it'd be right down your street.
Yeah.
It's about this guy who, it's about the Napoleonic Wars.
Brilliant.
It has Sean Bean. He's the main actor.
Incredible.
There's I don't know how many seasons there are. I think there's 8 seasons.
Seasons.
And each season, the episodes are quite long, so there's not many episodes, 5 episodes.
Okay.
But the episodes are all like a movie. It's like an hour and a half.
Okay. Who makes it? Do you know? Is it like HBO or something? Or?
No, it's, I want to say... It's on. Is it ITV? I think it's on ITV on YouTube. It's free on YouTube. I think it's ITV.
I'm just laughing. 8 seasons on the Napoleonic Wars.
Yeah, I know.
The wars lasted 15 years.
Yeah, he gets so much older, and you're like, they're still fighting Napoleon at this stage.
It's funny you mentioned that. If I may, I just finished a 700-page book on Napoleon.
Oh, perfect.
And incredible guy.
Just
doesn't know when he's beaten.
Yeah,
just keeps coming back.
Yeah. Perseverant.
Yeah, just determined, deluded.
Yeah.
Like an open mic comic.
Yeah,
Just keeps coming.
Wow. That's quite a thing. Why that sparks my interest. Because there must have been a lot of people, I feel like there's a lot of deluded people these days.
Yeah.
How does one guy carry out his delusion? He must have had some talent for...
Oh, mate, yeah. He was, if we're talking just solely Napoleon.
Yeah.
Brilliant war general, probably one of the greatest generals the world has ever seen and will ever see. He was so brilliant as a tactician, and he turned France. Bear in mind, if this is so nerdy.
No, bro, this is exactly this is perfect.
We have to remember the French Revolution, which happened a few years before. Never forget, lest we forget. You know, where they went from a monarchy. Louis, I think it was Louis XV. The whole situation.
Names.
I mean, 15 of them as well.
Yeah.
But France as a country in the late 1800s was in turmoil, economically, social, everything's going wrong, and they decided to get rid of the monarchy, and then within 17 years. France had gone from that, killing each other, beheading and everything, to becoming one of the biggest powerhouses the world has ever seen.
Yeah.
In 17 years.
It's funny that they were down with the monarchy.
Yeah.
Let's have an emperor.
Yeah, just sugarcoat it.
Yeah. An emperor who has way more power than... Because he now controls all these other...
Oh, yeah, mate, honestly.
Weren't they the start of, libertarianism in the sense that like if I might be wrong in what I think libertarianism is, but they were like we have these ideals of like democracy and stuff, and we're gonna conquer other countries in order to
enforce that on them.
Yeah.
I mean, British people, we've done that as well.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's my understanding as well. And I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
The only time it didn't work for Napoleon was when he went to Russia. And froze to death.
Bro. No, that's one lesson in history. Don't fight in Russia.
Yeah, and then what was it? Fast forward 120 years later, Hitler was like, "I'm going to do it again."
Yeah. Napoleon got it wrong.
Yeah.
Damn. Who would have thought that every deluded man's kryptonite is Russia?
That is, I mean, Trump as well. How fitting.
Oh my God. No one. Maybe it's like also open micers. Like you can never conquer that scene. No, like comedians, don't try and grow your brand over there.
I was going to think one thing that I tried talking about on stage recently is I read a little, it was like a little throwaway paragraph in a book, but Louis XV, when he was in trouble during the French Revolution, he tried calming it all down by legalising anal sex. He was just like, hey, like sodomy's bad, like if we just turn a blind eye and let it happen and like make a big deal out of it, maybe the people, the farmers, you know, the peasants, the bourgeoisie will just go, yeah, let's do it. And it actually worked for like 3 months. Everything calmed down for 3 months.
No yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's so funny.
That's amazing. Dude, if I was him, I would have like been like, okay, that worked. What else?
Exactly.
What else in the bedroom?
He's just staring at the whiteboard going, what else can I do?
Yeah. Was it? Were you allowed to be gay back then?
No. So I think it changed a lot from like, because the Greeks, the Romans, used to love being gay.
Yeah, that's a great way of saying it.
Just loved.
They loved being gay.
They just loved being gay. And honestly, it was gay not to be gay.
Yeah,
like if you were like, oh, I'm not gonna have sex with a man.
What are you,
weird.
queer?
Yeah. Start getting all these slurs for not doing it. And then, because I've read so much. In Judaism and the Muslims, they like the Islam and that, and so in the Middle East, they didn't like it. They from the very beginning, they were the OG.
Right, they were the OG anti-gays.
Yeah, and
it's so dry over there.
Yeah, oh yeah, Jesus.
I think it makes things. You know, when you're in like slightly tropical weather,
it's a bit humid.
A bit humid. You need a bit of humidity to be gay.
Weather lubricant.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine being gay in the desert. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, you must really want to be gay.
You must really want to be gay. Dude. There's not a lot of water sources nearby.
Just like, honestly, dehydrated.
Yeah. So they were against it.
They were like the OG anti-gay, and when obviously wars kick off and that, the Romans, the Greeks, they all loved it, and then eventually when the Ottomans started getting more of an in-ground in kind of that sort of part of Europe, like Greece and Macedonia, and that the rise of Islam and Judaism kind of changed the Western world on homosexuality.
Oh shit!
So up until probably about like, because the Roman Empire split in two. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
So like the Byzantiums and the.
I remind myself every day.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that wall and go, what could have been?
Yeah.
But when that split is when we saw the change in like. The Byzantiums become like the new Roman Empire,
right.
Whereas the Western side, like France, the Germanics and all that, the Spanish, they started becoming like their own little feudal systems.
Yeah.
So,
so which side was like more gay, or like
I think
pro-gay?
Well, I think it was actually the West side was so like more France and that for a little bit of time, and Italy like it as well. But then like the
Italy, of course,
yeah. Oh mate, I've got another fact.
Their country's in the shape of a boot.
Yeah, of course. Well, yeah.
Like.
That's gay.
Yeah, that's pretty gay. Dude.
There's a foot fetish, if not gay.
Yeah, like all the guys wore these high boots, you know.
Yeah, all those like Venetian wool and cloth and silk.
Yeah, oh my god, dude.
Mate,
easy to be gay in those circumstances.
I mean, the Sistine Chapel is definitely gay.
Right,
like looking up this naked boys.
Yeah. First off, looking up is pretty gay.
Yeah, exactly. I can't see anything. Can't be gay if you look it up.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if it was Florence or Venice, but in the 1500s, because homosexuality was outlawed there as well. But what was worse than being gay was paying sex workers, female sex workers, that was like the ultimate sin.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, like that was like treason. Like you would get killed
for
if you
real?
got caught having sex with a woman, like paying for it.
Right.
And but so many people were doing it since.
Damn,
I think
worse than being gay. Back
yeah, oh
then.
mate, yeah. Honestly, this was
Damn.
like, and I think it must have been Venice because Venice is the
You get caught like paying a lady to have sex with her, and then they go like, that's a lady there, you're fucking like, no, it's a man.
yes, man.
That's a man.
Oh,
Pretend to be a man, you're a whore.
yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
It must have been Venice because Venice was a port city, so you get loads of sailors coming in,
Right,
which is
okay.
gay.
Yeah, I mean,
like
yeah.
you know, it's a little dirty stop off.
yeah.
But the government, like I don't think it was like an actual government, but like whoever was in control of the city of Venice was like, to stop prostitution, we're gonna legalize sodomy with men and men. And what had happened was for the next, I think it was for the next 6 years.
That's wild. Okay.
Oh mate, this gets
sodomy,
even crazier.
I sometimes forget sodomy is anal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they I don't think they ever heard of the word anal
No,
up until about 10 years ago.
Yeah. Anal it's such a like a workaround. Like sodomy, I guess it's hard. Because maybe it's still a taboo. So to be like, hey, do you want to do some sodomy? It like takes a while to say.
Oh yeah, but if you just go anal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
like,
the guy's like, "Did you say anal?" Like, yeah,
yeah, of course, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, just going back into words like anus. That sounds. You don't want to do someone. You were like, "Hey, you want to do anus?" But anal sounds.
I was gonna say anus is quite inclusive, like us, you know.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I was gonna say, mate. Well, I
anal.
mean,
Just you and me.
Yeah, no one else, just me and you in the moment. Look at me in the eyes.
Yeah. Over your shoulder.
So the Venetians, they legalized it, and they thought, right, we'll stop prostitution. But what they didn't realize was how much of a significance prostitution contributed to the economy. So when the men were like, oh, I can have sex with my mates, I don't need to pay to have sex with a woman.
Yeah.
They obviously stopped paying them, and then all the prostitutes become like homeless and they stop paying it like their
rent and
buying. Exactly that. So Venice,
You know.
for the next, I think it was like 6 or 10 years, was in an economic decline because all the boys were just like, let's shag each other. We're not going to give the money to the prostitutes.
Man, that's crazy.
That's some intense misogyny.
If you wanted to be right wing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That would be a great take. Be like, gay is bad for the economy.
Yeah.
Gay is so bad for the economy.
But yeah. When I read that, I was crying with laughter.
That's fucking funny.
You can imagine like the Venetian bloke who owns it, and he's like, why are we losing so much money? Why are we hemorrhaging money? And then everyone's just really coy going, because we like we're like
yeah. Man, that's so funny that like dudes. Yeah, also that like guys, the only reason they were fucking whores was because it was illegal to fuck dudes.
Yeah, for like it took it literally. I think like for 6-10 years they were in such a decline that I think it took another 20 years or so. Like, don't fact check me, but like it took another set amount of time for Venice to recover.
Right.
Because they was like, okay, we're banning it again.
Oh shit, they banned it again.
Oh yeah, because once they realised they were hemorrhaging money.
Yeah. Oh shit, they were hemorrhaging money and dudes were getting hemorrhages. Damn, that's cray.
Yeah.
How did we get on this?
We started talking about Napoleon.
Oh yeah, Napoleon.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta watch Sharp, dude.
Yeah. If you want to see some real men.
Yeah, you'll love it, dude. You'll love it. I'll send you a link.
Please do. I love
after
it.
This. Yeah, and it's like historical and all that.
Oh mate, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Are you a big history guy then, or?
Yeah, I'm a big history guy. Yeah.
There's a TV series I watched. It was on HBO, and it's called Catch-22. I don't know if you know, like the concept of Catch-22, where you're like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
And there's a book called Catch-22. That's where the phrase comes from, and it's based on true stories about the American Air Force in World War II when they was based in like Italy, and they would send bomber planes over to Germany.
I watched the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a TV series which is incredible.
Yeah,
It's only like a 6-episode miniseries.
But it's on the list.
Yes, honestly, it's like a dark comedy because basically there's one bloke.
Why is it a catch-22 for them?
So basically, they had to fly a certain amount of flights before they got discharged.
Right.
But they kept upping it. So the bloke was like, the one bloke was like, hey, this is ridiculous because it had such a high mortality rate.
Right.
Because people were dying. Imagine a plane in the 1940s.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the most safe thing.
Jesus.
And you're flying over like enemy territory with a bomb that's probably not even been like properly tested.
It's like a horse-drawn carriage with wings back then.
Yeah, oh, Matt,
That's how
exactly
bad.
that. It's
Yeah.
insane. So one of the character, the main protagonist, he goes over to, like, they have like a doctor on site, and he says, "Look, this is crazy that we're doing this." And he goes, I'm declaring myself mentally ill because I'm aware of how crazy this is. And the doctor says, the fact that you're aware of how crazy this is means you're sane.
Yeah.
And that's the catch, because he's so aware of it, whereas everyone else was just like having a laugh, being like lads having beers. No sodomy. No sodomy in the 1940s. That's not allowed in America.
Yeah.
But where all the other guys are so
maybe
unaware.
Maybe if they started introducing a little bit of sodomy.
Yeah, just a little heavy.
Take the edge off.
Yeah, edging. Yeah.
Yeah. Just edging.
Yeah, just edging. They'd be so tense, just like.
Yeah. Get me in that plane. Drop some bombs.
But yeah, so it's a really good show because
that sounds great.
Yeah, the blokes so they keep upping the amount of flights.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I'm never gonna get out now.
Yeah.
And so he starts doing like suicide missions. He keeps volunteering to keep on going flights.
Yeah.
And I think he gets within one of being discharged, and then they increased it by like 4. And it's like I think George Clooney directed it, like produced it. So it's got a lot of money behind it. So it's well filmed.
Nice.
And it's I think 6 or 7 episodes.
I'm on it, dude. What is it on?
It was on HBO, but you may have to cut it. But if you watch it illegally,
yeah. Our sponsors.
Yeah.
Our sponsors are uTorrent.
Yeah. Do you remember uTorrent back in the day on Pirate Bay as well?
Yeah, Pirate Bay, yeah. I remember Pirate Bay like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I used it yesterday. Yeah.
Do they still exist?
Yeah, it exists, yeah.
I did not know
I might have to bleep that, but they do, yeah. I don't know if I have to bleep. No one listens to this.
No.
Yeah. It still exists, yeah.
I did not know that.
Transmission is the new uTorrent. It's called Transmission. It's really
okay.
good.
Like, because I
know someone who does it.
Who does it? Like he's in the know.
Yeah, he's in the know. He pirates stuff and sends you CDs, DVDs in the mail.
Because I don't like. So you lived obviously in South Africa.
Yeah. Grew up in South Africa.
Yeah, you grew up in South Africa. How long did you live there till? Like,
till I was 26, I think.
Oh, okay. So would you like? Have you heard of like the concept of like car boot sales? Like, so would you have them in South Africa?
Yeah.
Oh, because in England, like I remember, like every Sunday as a kid, my parents would take me to a car boot sale, and they would buy pirated DVDs and CDs, and it just when you were talking about, it, I just got a real quick nostalgia trip.
You got the image.
Yeah, like
I think when we went to car boot sales, I don't think they were actually. Yeah, they probably were DVDs by the time when I don't know. I feel like I maybe missed that.
Okay.
Like maybe it would have been. I remember going to Thailand with my family, and they had pirated DVDs everywhere. They got like Lord of the Rings.
That's exactly.
And they come in these like they come in these like thin sleeves.
Yeah. That's exactly it. It's just
in
a little red pen or something. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
The Fellowship.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's like men just getting up halfway through the show. There's Chinese subtitles. yeah.
There's some parts are just like skipped.
Yeah.
Like wait, I'm sure there was another
the
scene.
Battle of Helm's Deep is literally obliterated.
Yeah. And then like the cover is like this like pixelated picture of like the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So when you were saying Pirate Bay, I was like, when that come about, I was like, oh, I don't need to go to the car boot sales anymore.
Yeah.
I was down like LimeWire as well.
Oh yeah, big time.
Big fan.
Yeah.
First song I downloaded was the Sugar Babes, About You Now, which is so gay. It's like a girl pop band from the early 2000s. I mean,
that's cool, man. I like that you. I think you gotta be into what you're into.
Yeah. They just understood me.
Yeah. It spoke to me.
What
would What's like a song? Like what are their songs like? I put my makeup on.
It's literally that like real like women just like being girly, and I'm just listening like at 12, and my dad's looking at me going, "I fucking hate you."
Wow. I remember there was this.
Just thinking of it.
I remember that there was this pirated computer game like company that I found in South Africa. Can't even remember how I found them. I think it was through a friend, but it was this landline. You'd call and be like, "Hey, can I have Total War, Rome Total War?"
Okay.
And then they would be like, "What's your address?" And they'd be like, "Okay." And then they would come to your house and you pay them in cash, and they would give you the CD.
Wow.
And they had like a few games, and you were calling someone's house.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Hello, is I can't remember what the name of it, like burnt CDs games." And they'd be like, and then you should put that in front of like, Michael. It was nuts.
Got
it
his
was
mum
nuts.
involved.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's incredible.
It was wild.
We never had that live, but that's wild.
It was wild. I remember I got a few games a few times because I would like lose the CD, and like years later I'd be like, I want to play Medieval Total War 2 again.
Hey, it's me again.
Yeah. They did a few drop-offs.
That's incredible. Like drop-offs is normally associated with drugs, but with Medieval Total War.
Right, I was like 14.
That's great.
Yeah.
Were your parents just like?
I think I did it. I don't think they even knew I was doing
That's
that.
even better.
Yeah,
they must have just thought, it's just Louis meeting his friend. Just for a quick hello.
Yeah. My parents, I don't know if what it was like for you. I feel like we're like a similar age, right?
Yeah, I'm 32.
I'm 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sick.
Nice. 1993.
Yeah.
What up? Oh, yeah. My parents were quite like, let me do my own thing from a young age. Yeah, I could like go walk around and, walk everywhere. Like you just play in your neighborhood.
Yeah, they kind of let you do your thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh my parents would buy me alcohol at 13, and I would go down the park and get hammered. Yeah.
That's like a whole nother level.
Yeah,
you just upped my yeah.
I remember. Sorry to jump in.
No.
I remember my dad when I was 14, as one of the supermarkets, they did a deal for £20. You could get 3 crates of 20 beers, so 60 cans for 20 quid. And my dad, for about a month, so every Friday, my dad would be like, all right, so I'm going to go to the shops. And so in the week, I'd get like all my mates to give me a fiver. So I'd have about 50 quid, like 10 of my mates.
Yeah.
And then we would give that money to my dad. We didn't obviously know the prices or anything. He would buy 60 beers for 20. So he pocketed 30, which paid for his own beers.
Yeah, right.
And then Friday evening, like 6 p.m. This would be like November time as well. So it's like fucking Arctic conditions.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, so I'd go into the garage and he'd go, here's all your beers, son. And I'd be like, so all my mates would come round, we'd take the beers and we'd just go to the park. There'd be but I was the most popular kid.
Oh, wow.
Mate, for about 2 months at my school, I was the man.
Wow.
And I was walking around, everyone would like, oh, can your dad get me some alcohol? I said, yeah, just put on the like what you want and that. And it got to the point where my dad was like, hey, this is getting out of hand. Because it was like, it wasn't just 3 crates of beer, it was like people wanted bottles of vodka and everything, and it got so out of hand.
Your dad became like a supplier.
Yeah, some sort of baron. Yeah. But I remember being like 14 on a Thursday and Friday. I'd be absolutely hanging out my arse, and I mean, it's probably done terrible damage to me. But you can't beat being popular.
No, you can't. And also, I feel like I feel like you start drinking at that age. I think the first few years don't matter. I think your body is so. You remember when you could like? I said this a few times, but like when you can just down spirits when you first start drinking.
Yeah.
And it doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah, you just kind of just maybe do that and go, oh, that was a bit, and then you just
Yeah.
Oh mate, I miss those days.
Yeah, same.
I was at a gig on Thursday night, and I watched a band. I had 3 beers and 2 tequila and ginger ales, like ginger beers. I was hungover the next morning. I mean, great drink, but I was lagging the next day. I was just dragging myself around.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a lightweight.
Yeah. Oh, mate, me too.
Yeah.
14-year-old Jake laughs at me now.
Yeah.
Fucking pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, I would wake up like feeling good.
Yeah.
Being like, wow.
Yeah.
Drinking's the best.
And you just look and go, oh, I've got to be up for school. I've got I've got to do some algebra in a minute.
Yeah, going to school after a night of drinking was like the cool. You felt like, how cool did you feel?
Mate, I peaked.
Yeah, I peaked in high school. Yeah. Oh, 100% I peaked in high school.
I'm forever chasing that high.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to get that again.
Yeah.
Because I walk, sometimes when I go back to my parents and I'll go to the pub and have to cross the park that I used to drink as a kid. There's no kids drinking no more. And it's sad to see.
Yeah.
Like that was the
backbone.
What
do they do now, kids?
I think playing Fortnite or just playing
maybe porn. They just watch
virtual
porn. Reality porn with their friends or something.
Have you ever used VR?
I've done it once.
Me too.
It's
wild.
I mean, I think maybe I got an early edition. It wasn't great.
It was all pixelated.
I just didn't feel. I was like, This is just like watching porn, but
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
did you do it and it was good?
I thought it was great. I was
Yeah.
with my mates and we all like, had beers and we thought it'd be hilarious. And one of my mates has it and he's got like a family with like 2 daughters and they've all gone to bed. It's like 1 a.m. and we're just like. Since you got the headset, you don't know what you're touching.
Yeah.
My mate pulled down his trousers, so I'm just squeezing his.
No.
So I'm like 10% gay now.
Oh no!
Because it was fun.
Yeah. 10%. Yeah, that's probably 10%.
That added 10%. I was already
Yeah.
at least 10% before.
Oh right, okay, yeah,
but-
that's fair. Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose if you didn't have that previous 10%, you probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I felt it and I was like, that's clearly a bum.
yeah.
But I'm visually,
Yeah.
I'm seeing titties.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Damn, virtual reality is pretty crazy. I remember going on a virtual reality roller coaster,
Oh really?
and my body was like as if I was doing a roller coaster.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It got me.
They got.
Yeah.
I love roller coasters, but I'm so bad with them. Like I
Yeah.
get so dizzy. So
Dizzy?
I'll make dizzy, nauseous, everything.
Oh shit.
I went to one in Texas in March. And it was like Six Flags.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
So yeah, they're the big boys.
Yeah.
And there was one ride called like the Rattler. I got off and my first ride, my legs were like shaky, like wobbly afterwards. And the guy who was with was a comic. He's Philip. He was like, "You're right." I was like, "Mate, I'm in the deep water right now."
Yeah.
And he said, "We've got a whole day." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." So I took anti-sickness tablets, thinking I'd be fine. Got really hydrated. I was pissing every like 3 minutes because
Yeah.
I drank so much water. I went on one ride. It's like the Superman ride, and it goes like forward and backwards. I got off and I instantly threw up. And I just laid on the table for about an hour, just like people going, "Is he drunk?" Because you can drink at theme parks in America.
Oh, wow.
And they were like, "No, he's just been on 2 rides."
Fuck.
So embarrassing.
Did that mean you couldn't go on any more rides?
You couldn't do any others. I was
Oh.
literally out for the out.
I'm sorry, man.
But like it was great.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I had
It was
been
an
on.
experience.
Oh mate, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been on a roller coaster for years. And
Yeah.
so I was so pumped. And
Yeah,
then as
yeah,
soon
yeah.
as the first one happened, I was like, "There's a reason why I don't do
Oh
this."
man. I wonder if you drunk. Like it seems counterintuitive, but maybe if you drink, maybe that actually helps.
Oh, I mean, I live right near Fort Park, so
Okay.
if you want to be part of the experiment,
Yeah.
let's go on stealth, just chugging like little airport bottles of vodka, trying to. Oh.
No, I don't. I won't drink, but you.
Yeah,
drink.
yeah, no, yeah, you got to be my motivator.
Yeah. I get quite scared, but I like it.
You get scared.
I
What,
do,
what
yeah,
scares you
heights.
about?
Well, so I've never done like we have one in South Africa. The local theme park was called Ratanga Junction.
That sounds like a slur. It's a Ratanga,
yeah, it kind of does. A slur for gingers. Ratanga Junction. It does. It is a weird name, but and they had this one which was called the Slingshot, which I
Okay.
think like lots of, and I never could do that one. So I
What
was like,
was scary about it? Just
I don't know, like the free falling. It's
Ooh,
in
yeah.
my body.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
body just goes like,
It's that
"This is
fight or
fucking-
flight,
You're
yeah.
gonna die right now.
Probably
Yeah.
help. Have you seen Final Destination?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah.
Seeing
no,
stuff like that.
No,
yeah.
exactly. I'm like, this is the time it breaks.
Yeah.
I'm on the. Yeah, I have that on every time I'm on a plane. I'm like, this plane's gonna go down.
Oh yeah, I'm at peace with it. Like
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, like I've had a
Yeah.
good time.
If I'm in a good mood, then I'm at peace. No, I have to like be ready for it. But if the feeling like sneaks up on me,
Yeah.
then I'm like, fuck. Yeah.
My roommate that I live with, Mike, he is petrified of flying.
Mm.
To the point that he has to drink, like gets
Yeah.
borderline drunk before he gets, which is hilarious because
Yeah.
he works, he does American sales, so he has to fly to America at least once every 2 months.
Oh wow.
And he'll be getting absolutely slaughtered on the at Heathrow.
Yeah.
And he goes into the lounge and he just drinks it dry.
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
on the plane, and it's, I think, fair play.
Yeah.
Because I'm not bad with planes. Like, I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. Like, there's only one time when I flew into Denver, and that was the worst experience of my life. I actually thought I was going to die. Because there was the turbulence. So their pilot comes on the tunnel and goes, "Hey guys, we're about to descend. If you've not been on this flight before, just be aware that this gets a bit jumpy, like the turbulence." So I was like, "Okay, thank you for telling me. At least I'm going to be, we're not going to crash." Like in my head, I'm not. At least I know it's turbulence and not that we're going to get hijacked or something.
Yeah.
There's no. Well, it's America.
Yeah.
They've got a few enemies.
Yeah.
There's no clouds in the sky, and since Denver's really high up in the mountains, with the altitude, so the air, like the pressures. I don't know, I'm not a scientist.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, what's the worst it's going to be?
Is it Rockies?
Yeah. So that's exactly it. So you know, like Coors, the beer, the rock.
Yeah.
Their emblem or it's the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
And it's a Denver beer.
Right.
So start making our descent, and the plane is shaking like a shitting dog, and I'm looking around going, "Oh, we actually are going to die. They've actually undersold this." Yeah. And I'm like crying.
He's just accurately predicted that this one is going.
Yeah. I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm an expert." Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so up and down. Like the air master didn't deploy anything, but it was just.
Yeah.
And it was.
But did you have food at the time? Or
no, because you were descending.
Yeah. So you're landing. Yeah.
But mate, I'll tell you what. Like people were laughing at me. And I was like, "Why are you laughing, you sadistic people?"
Yeah.
And one old lady was like, "Oh, you've never flown into Denver before?" And I was like, "No, obviously not."
Yeah.
Is this normal? And she was like, "Yeah, kind of." And I was like, "I'm never flying into Denver again."
I don't want to get used to this. I had a flight last time I went back to South Africa. On the way there, we had turbulence. And they warned us and everything. And we had food at the time. I think we did finished our food, but our plates were still there. And the plates were going woof, and we were out of our seats, and I was generally super scared. And I spoke to one of the air hostesses. I was trying to get a number.
Oh yeah,
didn't happen. But she was like, "Yeah, this is the worst turbulence that I've been in."
Oh wow, and she does
it. Yeah.
In the midst of don't know what's about. Yeah, I fucking know. This is the worst one I've ever been.
Yeah. I'm like, "Can I have your number?"
Yeah. If we die, can I? I might know.
Can I take you out?
Yeah. If we survive this.
I always try and talk to one of the air hostesses.
Oh mate, they're
so hot.
Yeah. Mate, I used to date an air hostess.
Really?
Yeah, for 4 months. The craziest 4 months of my life.
Why?
Head case, but such one of the best looking girls I've ever been with, and that's not to punch down on any other girl, but there are levels. I'm probably not the best looking guy that most people have been with, but
listen, we're all charisma.
Yeah, exactly. Oh mate, I'm the 100% charisma.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when you were I don't think it was the last time you did Comedy in Your Eye, but maybe it was the last time I was there, and there was this couple. I think there was 3 of them in the front. And I asked them, I was emceeing, and I asked them how they knew each other, and they're like, sex parties. And then, and I was I was intrigued. I wanted to learn about sex parties. I remember how they looked at you while you were on stage. One of the one lady was like, "I ain't seen that look. Yeah. I ain't seen that look in a while, you know." And I think you spoke to them, or they came up and spoke to you afterwards.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh,
do you remember those?
Yeah, I do, because one of them got my Insta, and I'll be honest, I can't remember her name now, but yeah, I think she still follows me. I tell you what, it sounds really, since I'm chronically single, I do occasionally chat. Oh mate, it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah. I'm trying to get.
Just someone loved
trying to see someone about it, you know.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I'm swinging and missing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do chat to quite a few people after the shows and that. I've been with a lot in an arrogant way, but just because I'm just like you say, 100% charisma. If you can make someone laugh, 90% that's half the battle.
Yeah, for sure. And then while you're fucking them, you're like, "This is pretty funny, right?"
Yeah. Hey, I've got a joke. Can I test it?
Yeah. If you can make them laugh, because then you can save the bad sex. After the sex, you're like, "That was pretty funny, right?"
Yeah, exactly. Call back. I told you on stage I was terrible.
Yeah.
But I will say, since you brought up that was the last time I saw you at Comedy in Your Eye.
Yeah.
I've got to give you some flowers, metaphorical ones.
Yeah.
So that was about September, October last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was in such a bad place mentally. Because I was dating a comic for about a year, boyfriend girl, and got dumped on text, and I watched her get with another comic, and that broke me. That was the first time I ever loved a girl, first time I ever wanted a relationship, and it was the first time I understood why people were in relationships, as in being in that relationship. And that was like the summer of last year, and I think, and I was just like, I was getting a bit jaded, as we all get jaded occasionally, and
for sure.
And we always compare, like that's that famous saying, like comparison is the thief of joy.
Nice.
And
Julius Caesar.
Yeah, is it?
No.
As he's just getting stabbed by Brutus.
Brutus is like, what?
It doesn't make sense in this moment. There's another knife.
Yeah.
And I think it was, and like I'd known you, but I didn't know you that well, and I always associate you as just a smiling sapper. You're always happy, and you come up to me and called me a road dog, and because I was a bit jay, I was like, I'm gigging all over the country. The one girl, like comedy's given me a relationship, and now it's taking it away from me. And I never let relationships, like romance and my life, like intertwine, if you know what I never talk about dating really on stage. I like to have some elements of my life private, and it was probably the first time in my life having them two merge and clash together, because she was with a new comic, and I was just like, this is the end of my life. So I was really just in the trenches mentally at Cena Fair and everything, and then you come over and said, man, I love what you're doing as a comic, me and Callum Jones, and you call me a road dog, and I know what that means, but I've never had anyone call me that. But I love being on the road, I love it. And when you said that to me, I took two things. I was like, I've got a few boys that are backing me. I felt like a king, and I was like, and then the thing I took away from it is the fact that you showed me, like you said it. Like, you probably don't realize how much it meant to me at the time, but like I felt like I was like walking on sunshine. And then what I learned from that was it doesn't take much to be not like pass a compliment to another comic and all that. So since then I've tried going out my way to give comics their props, and
that's beautiful, man.
Yeah, and that's all because of you. I was going to save this for the end, but when you brought up that gig, I was just like, that's probably fitting.
Yeah.
But
and kudos to Callum also, because I think me and Callum spoke about it before. Yeah. So I was kind of like just resonating what both me and him had kind of said.
Honestly, like I've known Callum since day one.
Yeah. I knew that. Yeah, you guys were mates.
I remember the first time I gigged with him. I don't know who ran it, but it was like near backyard in 2019. It was like Comedy East or something. And I walked on stage, and then I was getting heckled by Callum, and like I knew of him, but I didn't know, like it was like, and he was like, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? and he just kept heckling me.
That's such a Callum move.
Yeah, and I found it hilarious, but I was also annoyed.
Yeah, for sure. So I would be annoyed. Yeah.
So what I did was I turned my back to the crowd and hid behind the curtain and did my stand up, and I was like, I refuse for anyone to see me. You don't deserve to see my stand up. And I was just telling jokes behind the curtain.
That's wild.
And Callum was just no one laughed apart from Callum, and like me and him didn't even know. And then,
you didn't know him?
No, I didn't know him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then I come off stage, and Callum was like, "That's so funny that he just reacted that way." Because some people would have just been like, "I was laugh." I was like, "It was annoying," but I just thought I'd try and out weird you.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So Callum.
Yeah. Shout out Callum. What a great guy.
Jones.
Yeah, Callum Jones.
Yeah. I spoke to him recently. He cracks me up.
Yeah. Oh, same. He's a good man.
Do you know he had a boat for like a year?
I did know that. Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, what mad person buys like a long boat in the
No, I didn't know that. I thought did he have like a canal boat?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're long though, but it's hilarious. Oh, it's not a yacht.
Yeah.
You're not doing that well, Callum.
I thought maybe he had like a canoe. I mean, which I could see also.
I could as well.
But I mean, the more like, I think when I first met him, I saw him as this one particular person, and the more I got to know him, he is a man who would have a boat.
100%, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like it makes sense, but like when because he had it during COVID, so again, I didn't know him that well.
Yeah.
Well, like you, like how many times do you meet people that you chat to, like comic wise, in person? But like, I can't remember the last time. Probably last time was the barbecue in the summer.
Yeah.
It was like 3 months.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
That's what I mean. So I was trying to tell my sister, like I said, all my mates are comics, and she'd be like, "Oh, how often do you hang out with them weekly?" I'd be like, "No, like once every 2 months, if that." And people outside of comedy don't get that. And like for Callum, like I've known him since 2019, but I've probably met him less than 10 times.
Mm.
I went to a wedding with him.
Yes, you told me about that. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Like,
can you share any
yeah,
stories
of course,
about that?
of course.
Yeah,
so
I feel like there's a good story.
yeah,
there.
so there was a comedian called Mark O'Neill. Shout out to Mark. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
But he got chased out of London because when the Tories won the vote, I don't know what year it was. He's diehard like socialist, like Labour support, and like anti like establishment, which is great.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's hilarious. And he used to run a gig called Comedy by Bow in Bromley by Bow, is it? Like in East London.
Yeah, yeah.
Used to be just like every Monday. It used to be literally he would MC. He would rant for about 50 minutes, drunk, bring you on, and it'd just be him and his mates. Like Ashish used to do it.
That's amazing.
Oh, mate, do you want to see it? Callum used to do it. So like I think Tor used to do it.
Yeah,
so it's like a real medley of people.
Yeah.
And I'd do it like once a month. I'd go all the way from because I lived around the corner actually at that time. Anyway, I hadn't heard from him for a few years, and he goes, "Hey, do you want to come to my wedding?" And I was like, "Of course, like, yeah, sure."
Yeah.
He goes, "It's in Glasgow where he's moved there." I was like, "Yeah, okay, sick." So and he goes, "I've invited Callum Jones, Tor, and a couple others." So I'm like, I was like, "Okay, sweet." So me and Callum get separate flights into Glasgow. Mine's running late, so I don't get into the B&B until like 11 o'clock the night before. Me and Callum, we get ready the next day for the wedding. We don't know anyone. Like we haven't seen the guy who's been getting married for like 2 years. He got chased out because we started tweeting about how he hates the Tories. So,
right. Yeah. He got chased out of London.
Yeah. Well, it was as in like I mean that's a massive exaggeration.
Yeah.
But like his comedy club, the gig that he ran got shut down, and he's like, I want to move back because they got like loads of heat from like the Tories.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, mate, it was hilarious.
Was it a big comedy show?
No. It was an open mic on a month, mate. It was the funniest
thing
thing
Tories came after it.
Mate, they did, like, on the socials, like Facebook and that. Like, if you ever have the chance to talk, it was, I mean, sad at the time, but hilarious.
Yeah.
But, so we're at this wedding, and me and Callum are just getting absolutely hammered.
Yeah.
It's the wedding's at the cinema, which is hilarious. We have, obviously, the party afterwards. Callum and I, we just don't know anyone, and we're just getting hammered. And Cam goes, you might have to cut this. But Cam was like, I need some drugs. I was like, yeah, what are you thinking? He goes, well, need coke. And I was just like, well, I don't really do coke. I'll be up for some weed.
Yes.
And he was just like, all right, okay. So we got up to Mark, who's doing his like dance with his wife, like the first dance. As soon as that finishes, I go, "Hey Mark, can I borrow you for a second?" And he's like, "Yeah, what do you want?" And I said, "We need drugs." And he's a druggie as well, so he was like, "I've got you." So he gives.
We need drugs.
Yeah, we need drugs.
We need drugs.
Like haven't even been in Glasgow for 24 hours. Just that's what happens when you're in Glasgow. You just need heroin.
I love the bluntness of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not like, hey,
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Think, yeah, exactly.
Just need drugs.
Like that's the first conversation you had.
Mate, mate, yeah. I hadn't even.
You guys are here. We need drugs.
Yeah. I don't even think we said we. I just went need drugs. Like the less amount of words, the quicker.
Yeah.
Just drugs. So he gives Callum and me a number, and Callum goes, "Look, I'll pay for it, but I'm not picking it up." And so I was like,
bro, that's just so Callum, dude.
He was like, I don't trust people. I'm not. This is like a rogue Thursday at midnight in like a council estate in Glasgow.
Yeah.
And he's like, he said, I think he even said like with my accent or something, like being a Welshman. I said, mate, I'm English. This is so much worse.
I mean, mate, I don't know anything about England, but I didn't know the Scots have anything against Welsh people.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, you know how Callum is.
Yeah.
He's a delicate flower. So,
Yeah.
Tex, we organised pick up literally outside the venue. It's a pub in like a council estate, and it's like this little Vauxhall Corsa, like neon lights, like something out of Need for Speed sort of thing. Real, just embarrassing. And I get in, and the bloke's like, "Are you Callum?" And I was like, "No, I'm Jake." And he's like, "Where's Callum?" I said, "Oh, Callum sent me." And he's like, "All right." So he gives.
It's like you guys are the drug dealers.
And there's dealers getting so like just like Jade, like he's just like, what's going on? Like So I give him the money, and he gives me the bag of weed, and I just sit in the car because I'm so drunk. And he's like, "Do you want to get out?" And I was like, "Yeah, in a minute. I just need a minute. Yeah, I need a minute." I said, I'm just too drunk. And he was like, "If you throw, I'll kill you." And I was just like, "Okay, I think I'm ready to get out." We were behind this corner smoking. Like Callum's rolled up. They were pre-rolls, so we were smoking. And we're getting
Oh,
absolutely
nice.
stoned.
The pre-roll. That's pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, very courteous of
A
us.
lot of time on their
Yeah.
hands
Oh,
in
yeah.
Glasgow for the drug dealers.
we get stoned. We go, and I just turn into a demon. I'm on the dance floor. I'm
Yeah,
throwing
yeah.
shapes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there's this girl who's just like into me. She's
Yeah,
dancing. She's
yeah.
like grinding. And
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so good.
Yeah.
And where I just thought it'd be funny, I started just making noises at her, going. Because I thought, because Callum was watching me from the sidelines, like supporting me, like going, "Go on, boy." And I was just like,
What did she do?
she walked off. Callum watches it all. He's crying with laughter. Like, I think like the groom Mark is left, so like it's just Mark's close family and two comedians. Like the night is ours, you know. Then I'm sitting down, and Callum's like, just won't stop. He's going, "You're a fucking idiot." And I was like, "You could have brought her back." And I was just like, "Yeah, but it's funny," you know, trying to justify it.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Bro, yeah, you win. That was a big swing, dude. It's admirable.
Yeah, mate, honestly, I think we're about to kiss. So I was like, just,
Your boy was watching you, like,
yeah,
watching this.
I was like, can I watch this? Watch me ruin a night of romance. About 20 minutes later, she's dancing with this new guy who's like in his 50s, but he's doing like. He's a ballroom dancer, and he's just like, and he's dipping her.
Oh,
and he keeps
shit.
staring at me because he's obviously wanted to dance with her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I? And then they kiss, and I'm like, and I'm watching, and he's looking at me,
Oh.
and I'm like, am I a cuck now?
Oh.
Yeah,
It's weird.
no,
No, I
was-
think that's weird on his part. Like,
Oh,
why
it
is he
is.
looking at you?
Oh, I think he must have been annoyed. He must have been annoyed. He must have just seen
Maybe
me
that
as
was
an-
his wife or some shit. You just went.
That's how much I respect you.
But she was grinding on you.
Yeah, oh man, yeah, I
so it
generally
probably wasn't his wife.
And then I think as me and Cam were getting the taxi, like my flight was at 7 a.m. It was the first flight out, and I'm like,
Whoa, so you spent one night there.
yeah,
The wedding night. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
the morning.
Oh, mate, yeah. I mean, we did get other drugs as well. So
Yeah.
I was coked up to the nines on weed.
Was that later?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because Callum was like, I've had to send him for coke. Same guy. And I sit back in the car.
No way.
Yeah.
You again.
Yeah. And he goes, the drug dealer doesn't remember. And he goes, and I went, my name's Jack. And he went, oh, fuck's sake.
And then he remembered.
And he was like, "Don't stay in the car." And I was like, "No, I know." I was like, "Oh, no, I won't do it." Got out. Had all the drugs. And then as we were getting the taxi like 3 a.m, that girl who was dancing with me, she's with the bloke round the corner having the time of her life.
Oh.
And Callum was like, "That could have been you." And I said, "Do you know what? It could have been, but I'm here with my buddy, having a good time on drugs." And then Callum just went, "Nice." I didn't see Callum for about a year and a half after that. we got back into the hotel, like the Airbnb. He was like, "What are you going to do?" I was like, "Oh, I've got to be up in like an hour, so I'm just going to sit here." And Callum went to bed. And I said, "Look, I'll see you on the circuit."
I love the realism in that also.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes with comedy you go like, yeah, let's make plans.
Yeah.
And then you look at each other in the eye and you're like, yeah, that's never gonna happen.
No, it's not.
Yeah. We're addicted to the game.
Oh, mate, obsessed
Game
with
game takes precedent.
it. Honestly, to the point that I'll do anything to gig. I didn't gig last night for the first Friday in months, and I was so depressed.
Wow.
I know it's not healthy, but
I just took a week off.
Not even a week. I
just took a week
Oh,
off.
you did?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
How
It was
did
wild.
you find it?
No, I did it on purpose.
Yeah. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear about this.
Yeah. I was like, let me see what a week, because I can't really afford to go away at the moment, but I was like, I need a little bit of I need like a mental break.
Yeah, disassociate. I can't even say disassociate. And
yeah. And like I wanted to like think about what content I want to make and stuff.
Yeah.
And but it was tough. There was days where like the gigs offers came up and I was like,
oh, fair play to you for.
And I was like, no, I've decided to take the.
Oh man,
the week
you've
off.
got a stronger backbone than me.
Well, I don't know. It's not, it's
mate,
different.
I will go to any gig like if it's offered.
Yeah. I hate turning down, or it wasn't even that they were like one was an offer, and then one was like anyone could. It was just was City on Friday.
Oh
yesterday.
yes, I saw
And
that.
I saw
Yeah.
it instantly. So I was like, you know, when you like, I can get this.
Oh yeah, I will never jump on that like as in volunteer unless I'm in the city because I'm not going to go an hour and a half for that. Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. So you took a 1 day off.
Yeah, it was my first. Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't gig
every night.
I don't gig every night. I gig like 4 or 5 nights a week.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I would like to gig more, but
Yeah.
but I physically, I just like it's brutal.
Yeah, it's a young man's game.
Oh mate, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm old. Like, I've got crow's feet. You know.
Yeah, same. I think. Yeah.
But yeah, like I think. Don't get me wrong. If I lived in like zone 2 or 3, like quite close to, like, so I live in zone 5.
Yeah.
Which is not.
You
bad.
live south, right?
Yeah. So I live.
But it's, I remember you saying with
like,
your friend.
Yeah, Q. So it's like around that way.
Kew
so
Gardens.
yeah, mate, which is great. Like it's a bit quieter. It's a slower pace of life, which I like. But yeah, if I used to live in Leytonstone, so which is near Stratford, like in between backyard, whatever that place. What's that tube station?
Bethnal Green.
Yeah, so in between Bethnal and Stratford, so I was going in every night because I didn't mind. Like it's only 20 minutes, but yeah, I can't.
Is it really green down there where you live?
Yeah,
now?
mate. Yeah, I live right near Richmond Park, which is the biggest park in London.
Does it feel quite peaceful living around there?
It's tranquil.
I used to live in Tooting Beck, but the part that's like connected to Wandsworth.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's nice.
And it felt like it felt suburban, whereas this feels. You know, it's so convenient, but it was also quite intense.
Yeah, well, when I was walking from Camden Road to here, I was like, I hate Camden because but coming off just here, it's so tranquil. Like, I will just say, actually, I knocked on the wrong door.
Nice.
Is it Delancey or Delancey Road? That road just there, the curve. Just at the top of this road here where the pub is. I was following that. Because I thought that was... so I knocked on number 40 there.
Nice.
And then I looked at my maps and it said like I had another 4 minutes to walk, and I was like, I can't be. This is where Louis lives. And then I was like, oh fuck, I'm too late now. So I turned round, obviously with my backpack and everything, and I tried turning round, and the door opens, and I had my headphones on, and he went, "Can I help you?" And I went, "You're not Louis, bye," and just walked off.
He's just the whole day. He's like, "I'm not Louis."
What is Louis?
Yeah.
Who's Louis? Yeah.
Let me just check.
Yeah,
got to keep an eye. So we do like I'll cut this, but we do like an hour, just over an hour, just because it's honestly just for the upload.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, as in, like, I appreciate like attention span. How long are we on now?
We're on 50.
50? Oh wow, this is flying by.
It's gone by. Let me think of any of the questions that I
of course.
thought that I wanted to ask you.
Just a quick one. If mate, I would happily come back and do another episode like in the future and that. So if you
100%.
because I love answering questions.
Yeah. Okay. If you could go back, you're a historical guy.
Yeah.
If you could go back to any time period,
okay,
what would it be?
It's changed very recently.
Okay.
But I'll give you 2 answers. I would have loved to have seen Henry VIII.
Yeah.
Like just fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Like break away from Europe and just behead people and just lose his mind.
Yeah.
That would have been a joy to watch.
That would have been wild to like be around, be like, dude, he's done it again.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, somebody stop him.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I would have loved to have seen Henry VIII like absolutely just tear a new one.
Dude, that would have been a great time to be around, I think, because like there would be so much to talk about.
Yeah.
You'd be like, every night you'd be like, dude, Henry VIII.
He's gone and got another wife.
Yeah. There'd be so much like shit to like, we might be leaving the Catholicism or whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly, mate. Honestly, yes, I think that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Especially 1536 is the year that Henry went from a mild-mannered sort of human, still a bit of a piece of shit, but and then in 1536 he suffered a brain injury, from a jousting accident, and they thought he died because he was unconscious for like 10 minutes. So they were all panicking.
Oh my god!
Because he didn't have an heir, he didn't have a son, or his son was like 1 at the time.
Right.
And he woke up, and they reckon he suffered like brain trauma. Because of that, they reckon he had like CTE sort of thing, and that changed his mood from going into a mad tyrant afterwards.
That's wild.
Yeah, honestly.
Did you learn about that in school?
University. So my final year, you had to do a dissertation, but then you had to do a specialist subject as well. And my topic, it was like only 10 students per topic. So this topic was Henry VIII, the making of a tyrant. And it goes through all of his like love life, everything, you like a biopic. You just learn about it. Fascinating,
dude.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. I was obsessed with it. I'm still am.
Yeah,
I live near Kew. That's my nearest tube station, but I live in between Hampton Court Palace as well. So yeah,
is that where he was?
Yeah, that's where he was.
That was his pad.
Yeah, that's where he was hanging out and just chilling.
MTV Cribs.
Yeah, here's my cribs. Here's the guillotine. So that would have been a cool time to like. But having read this book about Napoleon, I would have loved to have seen like the battles of the Napoleonic Wars. If I was like bird's eye view, like on a hot air balloon, just watching. Yeah. Because I don't want to be in it. Yeah. But like they were. I can't remember the title. Was it Bordomir? There's a Bordomir is like a little Russian town, and on the way they had a massive battle there. That was the bloodiest battle battle in the world of all time up until World War One. Hundreds of thousands. It was so bad.
Was it Crimean War?
No, that was 30 years later. That was still horrendous. But one battle in this
with like Napoleonic.
Napoleonic. So it was like 1813 or something.
Yeah.
It was like I think about like 90,000 people died in one day. It was so bad that people couldn't even retreat because there were so many bodies blocking the paths. Jeez. So you were like treading on like they said it was like 3 or 4 foot of bodies, like that high, just
wild.
Just dead, mate.
Have you? Since I was a kid, I was always fascinated with battles and like wars and stuff.
I really wasn't until I started post uni getting into the wars. But what's your favourite battle?
I think Agincourt.
Oh, I don't know much about Agincourt.
I watched a lot of movies. I don't know if I've listened to or read anything to know like the finer details. But basically, I know longbowmen, English longbowmen, French cavalry, kind of coming down the hill, muddy, stakes. They had stakes, wooden stakes, and longbowmen. Fuck those French guys up.
I was reading about the longbowmen because there weren't any other bowmen in the world, like in the other armies. Like British were like specialists. They reckon, I'll put my mic down. Let's see if I can do it. They reckon the forearms were so massive because the strength to pull back. But then they have to cut like a finger off as well or something.
That rings a bell.
They had to so they could pull.
Right.
So they could.
And then when the release, so it wouldn't hit that finger or some shit like that.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. That's wild. Maybe. Yeah, I was obsessed with longbowmen. Yeah. Since I was a kid, since like playing Age of Empires.
Oh mate.
Because you got to be the English, the Britons, and the longbowmen.
Oh no, I'm laughing because I play Age of Empires this morning.
Dude,
mate.
Which one? Are you
Age
playing?
of Empires 4, like the newest one.
The newest one.
Yeah,
I have it on my computer. Let's play sometime.
Okay, I'm up for it. I played it this morning. But since I have a Mac, I have to use like a Ukrainian website that hosts and streams it, like as in like through a portal or something. So, it's really shout out to the
Eastern
Ukrainians.
European portal.
Honestly, it's great though.
So do you play online?
Yeah, I've never played online, but I would love to. I think I can.
We could LAN maybe.
Yes.
Well, not because LAN is obviously. I would play with friends in South Africa.
No way.
Play Age of Empires 2.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, but I know LAN it means you have the cable, but we can do wireless.
Yeah, man, I'll come out. Yeah, let's sort it because
let's see if we can do that.
I bought it this summer, right? First week, I clocked in 40 hours. And that's me.
A work week.
Mate, that's a work week. That's also gigging every night. Yeah. That's also having like a part-time office job. I was, 40 hours.
Damn.
In 1 week. Oh, mate, I've clocked in about 800 hours.
That's sick.
I'm mad.
We should game. You know what we should do? Because I've thought about this, is like do a pod, like, we should film it. We should film us playing either like a co-op thing, or like we play against each other. That'll also be funny for Age of Empires.
I love it, honestly. Love it. And like, if I'm having a tough day, there's nothing better than just logging in, being the Brits, and then setting the mode on the easiest mode, and just killing all the Chinese. Like the Russians getting it, the Austrians. It's got to be a hate crime. Yeah, it is. It's the closest I'm gonna get, and it feels great,
bro. Yeah. Honestly, for me, it's like gaming is, I mean, this is going to sound like a fucked up tangent for me to say after I just said that's a hate crime. But honestly, it's a way to blow off steam.
100%.
Like you're just playing a Lord of the Rings game, killing orcs.
Yeah, oh mate, 100%.
Yeah.
I love it. Like,
Yeah.
what made me laugh? I don't know if do you play Age of Empires 4 as well?
I bought it, but haven't played it because I bought a few games.
Okay. What makes me laugh is Britain. So it's done out of like hardness. So like 1 star is the weakest, 2 is average, 3 is like the best nation to be. Britain, English are 1 star. They're the worst. And I was like, the people who have made this have clearly just got a vendetta against the English. We had the best empire ever.
We had the biggest empire.
25% of the world. The empire that never sleeps. 1 star. Fucking do me a favour, Age of Empires.
I guess maybe they're saying at that time. But even at that time, that's not a good argument because, I mean... Yeah, that's actually maybe the argument is in medieval times who had the best.
True.
But 1 star though.
Yeah, exactly. At least,
like
the French are 2. Like I was fuming.
The French are 2.
Yeah, I was fuming.
The French should be. Should be.
I was raging
because they're more.
Yeah, it was like.
I mean, both should be high. Both the French and the British, you'd think, were pretty 100%. Powerful in medieval times.
I will say kudos. They have the Mongolians, and they're 3 stars. And they're so good. Right. That's my favourite empire.
Yeah.
That's my favourite.
Yeah. The Mongolians, I mean, I love the Mongolians. Mate. I love thinking about the Mongolians.
Just honestly can't get enough of them.
Yeah. Genghis and the boys. I heard this, do you know this fact maybe about the Mongolians? I think it's the Mongolians. They killed so many people in that part of like the steppe land that... forests regrew and it delayed climate change.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy,
mate. That's what. Yeah. Genghis killed so many people that they stopped. It lowered the emissions. And mate, there's a book that I read. I can't remember who the author is, but it's such a funny book because it's really factual. It's all about like the Mongolians, all about Genghis.
Yeah.
But he just overlooks the atrocities. So it'll be like a paragraph of like, they raided, the fucking Turks, and he said, and it would be one sentence. They killed at least 200,000. Anyway, they created trade routes. Like Genghis is like the worst human of all time.
Yeah.
Raped, pillaged, everything, and this author's just but he made a good empire.
It's interesting to me. I don't know why, but it's interesting to me that someone who's like part of like a horse people.
Yeah.
Was so brutal. I don't know why. It's like, to me, I'm like, horse people, they are one with nature, they got better fucking morals. It was like, no, they were the fucking worst.
They were the horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, honestly, they were animals, and I think they were all very tribalistic. And then, Genghis kind of just united them slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Started taking on different empires, like smaller ones, to the point that I think they reckon because horses don't originate. So, long story short, horses are from like Ukraine and the steppes. That's where horses originate from.
Oh wow!
So when they,
that's where horses come from.
Yeah, that's incredible.
We know humans come from the tip of Africa, right?
Oh mate,
horses come from Ukraine.
Yeah. We have to do another episode. I read there's a book called by Jared Diamond, Guns, Germs and Steel, and it talks to you about how why was Britain the nation to have that empire? Why wasn't it Mozambique?
Yeah.
And he goes through it all. It's all anthropology, and it's mind-boggling.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's the heaviest book I've read, like in terms of science and all that. But like, I come away going, we're number one. We're number one.
I love it when a science book.
I was like, God, this is not racism. This is facts.
That's like when I watch Thomas Sowell. Do you know Thomas?
No.
He's like this black historian, and his whole thing is like, slavery happened because of the geography of Africa. And I'm like, dude, this guy's onto something. Yeah. That's why the West had empires, because of geography. Bad geography.
Oh man,
I'm like, dude, I'm in.
I'll tell you one more fact if I can.
Yeah.
When the Brits rocked over to Africa to start like the trade,
Mhm.
that sounds like Pokemon cards, but when they start
Yeah.
the trade, they got to what part? I think it was like not South Africa, but like the coast of Africa, like where
Mhm.
Guinea is and all that, around the arc, like past Cape
Mhm.
Verde and all that, like Ivory Coast. Because all the
Yeah.
they were all so tribalistic and they believed in having multiple wives and whatnot.
Mhm.
The Brits, when they rocked up, they were traumatized by the fact that these warlords had so many wives because they're all Christians and believed in one wife and have like nuclear families, and they couldn't work out why they wanted to why they were like that. So the Brits, they started spreading rumors that it must be down to the exotic spices that the Africans had. Like cinnamon or something. Yeah, it's the turmeric that's making them horny. And, mate, it spread throughout like London at the time, like in the 1600s or so, well later, like 1750s.
Yeah.
The Brits were just like spices were taboo. So like if like because obviously merchants were coming in trading, and men would buy like turmeric or whatever the spice was from Africa in the hope that maybe my wife will let me shag more.
Yeah. She'll let me shag other women.
Yeah.
The cinnamon's not working.
Oh my god, I'm still impotent.
Dude, that's wild. Also, because people nowadays, like some of those spices, those like health people are like, yeah, dude, take this for your libido and shit. Like that's still.
They knew what they were doing, but the Brits
Damn.
were just a bunch of little cucks.
Damn.
Oh,
Well, bro, yeah, I feel like we definitely have so much more to talk about. I wanted to get into rugby. We'll do that on the next one.
Yes, I love rugby.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I was speaking to Ibs about this, saying like we should go watch a Premiership game. We should all go.
Who do you want to watch?
Well, so he kind of wants to watch Saracens.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Saracens, but if someone else goes and plays Saracens,
Yeah.
then I'm.
Mate, I used to be
like all sports. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
sports.
we're just gonna go watch him train. Farrell, you suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be a Saracens supporter as a kid, but I live near Quins now, so
Nice. I probably prefer Quins.
Yeah, mate. Well,
maybe we can go to the Saracens game at Quins.
Yeah, okay.
Then Ibs can wear his Saracens.
I didn't know he was a rugby fan.
Yeah, he used to play. Yeah.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
Oh mate, that's it. Yeah, I used to. But yeah, I'll happily watch any. You know.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. But yeah, we'll do that. I know it's a bit of an arsehole to get to Twickenham. From here.
Yeah.
But whatever. Well, mate.
I'm going to watch South Africa, Argentina.
Whereabouts?
It's at Twickenham.
Is it really?
Yeah. In I think it's like 2 weeks.
Oh,
the
nice.
last game of the Rugby Championship, which might be the decider because it's so open. The
Yeah,
Rugby
it
Championship
is.
This year.
I didn't know they would be. I suppose a lot of sports now are trying to move into new like markets, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And there is like loads of Saffers in London anyway.
Yeah,
like,
they reckon there'll be like 60,000 South Africans.
I was gonna say one of my best mates, Sam. She's from where is she from? She's from Cape Town.
Nice.
So she's dialed. Is that where you're from?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Because I keep saying to her I want to go to Joburg, and she's like, "You don't want to go there." I was like, "Yeah, no, I'd flourish there."
Well, you might, dude.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. Anything to plug? It'll come out on Monday.
Oh, just the socials, like. But other than that, mate, no, thank you so much for having me. Honestly, I was so pumped for this.
It's been great.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.